So as you can see, we're 11 months into the future, and your eyes are flickering, seeing who's up where, what the values are. I'm assuming everyone's going to get drawn to the values, but the first thing I notice, because I'm viewing this as you are, I don't go flicking through everyone. I'm learning it as I show you now. The first thing that caught my attention was that we're all still at Brentford, so that's that's my the thing I'm most pleased about at this stage. I haven't looked at anyone's profile yet, but I'm interested to see what will happen. So I'll just start from the top. On the next video, or as updates go, I'll alternate between starting from the bottom of the list and then working my way up. But this time I'll start from the top. Okay, so we'll start Dr. Chris. He's wanted by 5 clubs. That's the first one I've noticed. We'll go to his history. We'll see he's done anything. He hasn't played, but I'm assuming this is under 18 football. He's had 22 appearances. He's only conceded 15 goals. Got 1 man of the match, 1 yellow card. So it's fairly decent. I mean, I'm not an expert on under 18 football for the amount of goals you should concede, but that's less than 1 a game. That's decent. Did he play in the Championship? No, I don't think he did. It was all non-competitive. So we'll just go back to Dr. Chris. So has anything improved? Doesn't look like it. It looks like, oh yeah, his agility's gone up 1. His agility. Not sure if any of these have gone down. There's a way of seeing... you can't track his development because he's not... Normally, if I was a manager of a club, there'd be a tab to show development, and then it would have green arrows up. So most of you are going to have to try and do it from memory, in terms of, you all know that he started around 10s and 11s, except the 2 perks. So we can notice this. So he's on 1,100 a week, probably on more now. Let me just check his personal details, see if anything's happened there. Dr. Chris feels the pressure, feeling the pressure from the clubs. He's on holiday. Hope he's gone somewhere nice. So let's just see who's interested in him, actually. Before I click, any guesses who's going to be interested in him? I've got a feeling it's going to be the big guns, the power sort of 5: Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, City, United. So click here. Major interest from Palace, Everton. Minor interest from Chelsea, Hull, Liverpool. Dr. Chris could actually go to Chelsea, which would be pretty disgusting. Simply because I didn't set anything in terms of his profile for disliking Chelsea. But his value is still quite low, but that's just due to his development. He's a chronic late, as Aidan would say, from G1 jockey days. Okay, so I think that covers it. In this early stage, it's just going to be mainly non-competitive games, I imagine, except there'll be a few who break into the first team. Just quickly, before we go to John's career stats, just look at his attributes. His acceleration's gone up. See, because of his natural fitness and work rate, his physical is going to go up first, which is why I was surprised he had such good technicals. He's wanted by 6 clubs. His morale is fairly poor. That's just a general trait. And no, I didn't factor that into the game. That's just, I can't control morale, I'm afraid. So yeah, just having a look. He's been playing, because I can already see down here his bands. I presume this is him, this suspension thing. So it might have been picking up. So it'll be interesting to see how many games he's actually played for them. And he's had 1 Irish under-21 cap. So we'll come on more onto that later. His form, he's obviously been playing. So we'll just see how he got on in his career. He played 10 games in the Championship. He had 1 assist, an average rating of 6.35. I mean, that's fairly poor by average ranking standards, but you've got to factor in Brentford are probably going to be something else I'll look into is we'll see how Brentford progress whilst we play for them, but hopefully they didn't get relegated. I doubt they got promoted. So we'll see how he got on. But in his non-competitive, these must be underage football, I imagine. 4 subs, 23 starting appearances, or I'm not sure if that's out of the 23, 4 were subs. 1 goal, 6 assists, 2 man of the matches, only 2 yellow cards. I don't know what that 13 suspension was all about. So in the league, yeah, he made 10 appearances, 5 were starting, 5 subs, because that explains the 10 there. It's not bad, so we'll look back and see who was the first one to make an appearance. At the moment, John's got 5, we know that for sure. Dr. Chris is yet to feature for the first team. I mean, it's fairly standard there from John. He hasn't pulled up any trees as a 16-year-old, but he's made a first team appearance, and he's still lower 6th. So he hasn't. We'll go into year 13